Hello, in this video I'll show you how to rotate the tires on your vehicle. This is done so that you can use the same tires on your car for longer and so that they will wear more evenly. This video is for anybody who wants to do this for themselves, and I believe that this is a simple yet in-depth way to rotate them. The tools that you will need are jack stands, a jack, torque wrench that can go up to your vehicle's tire specs, and possibly anything else in a toolbox that you might need. You also need something that can fit over your lug nuts that works properly, and if you need, like I do, an adapter for that. So the first step is to get your car in the air to properly work on it. This can be done with the jacks and jack stand, or even with a lift if you have it. Because I'm doing this in a parking lot, I do not have that. After getting the vehicle in the air, you want to inspect the tires. Look for uneven wear throughout here. If you have uneven wear, this could be a lower tread depth than out here, or you could get bumps across here. And if that all looks good, you can use a penny or a quarter. And if the head of Washington on a quarter goes past, or if the tread goes past the head, that means you have around 430 seconds left on your tire, which means you are getting close to having to replace them. These, as you just saw, go right about to his head, meaning I need to replace them soon. Continue to take off your wheels and tires and set them to where you want to put them on. So because my car is all-wheel drive and they are directional tires, I want to take my front tire and move it back here and my back tire up there. This is the easiest way, so you don't have to remember where you put them or if those tires are in the right spots. As I was doing that wheel, I forgot to mention that some vehicles like mine have these things on your brakes, these, and in your tire. That's called hub centric. You want to make sure to properly align these. It'll be pretty tough to get it, as you'll have to hold it while tightening, which could be difficult if you haven't done that before. All right, now that you got your tires rotated and put back on, again, make sure not to over tighten them, as they're not fully on the ground and you cannot torque them yet. If you're using a impact driver instead of the manual one that I was using, try to put it on the lowest setting before doing any of that. Now what you want to do is put the jack back under it and jack it up, take out that stand down there, and go ahead and torque down that wheel, and then we are going to continue with that one right after. Before torquing down your wheel, what you want to see is on your torque wrench, you'll see numbers like this. You want to set it to your manufacturer's specified foot-pounds So mine is 90 foot-pounds. So what I do is I move this big thing right here. I move this and crank it all the way up until the 0 reaches the 90 area on here. So what you just saw me do there is something that you want to do called the star pattern, where you start on any one of these, you tighten that one, then you go here, tighten that one, here, tighten it, here, tighten it, and here, tighten it. The reason you do that is so that you get even torque specs all around. And again, like I said, you want to make sure that it's only slightly on the ground and not all the way, which is why I have that there, as having one jack still there still lifted both of these tires up. So I had to put that in the middle, which is not one of the jacking points. As you can see, that is a jacking point. Middle of the car does not have any, but it was required to get both of these hardly on the ground instead of one all the way on the ground. Now the last and final step you got to do is try to take it slowly down. This jack is moody, so it went a little faster than I wanted it to. And now you should have your wheels rotated.